छोटे मियां साहब
हम छतरी के नीचे खड़े जल्दी बाहर होगा
बहुत ही मोहतरम मेरे बुजुर्गों बहनों भाइयों अस्सलाम वालेकुम। पाकिस्तानी कैनेडियन कल्चरल एसोसिएशन की जानिब से तौसीफ फराइज और हम लोग हमारी पूरी टीम आप लोगों को खुश आमदीद कहते हैं और खुसूसी तौर पे जनाब कौंसल जनरल साहब शुजात साहब, सेनेटर रुबीना जाफर साहबा खड़ी हैं, मौलाना नमानी साहब और डॉक्टर गुलजार चीमा और तमाम सब लोग जो हमारे साथ हैं। स्कॉट is here. Thank you very much for coming. हम लोग आप सब लोगों को, आप सब बुजुर्गों को खुश आमदीद कहते हैं। Very warm welcome and thank you very much again for taking some time out and gathering here for a very auspicious and very important occasion for all Pakistanis, whoever we live, wherever we are, and we just want to show the solidarity, we just want to show the unity, and we want to show that oneness that we have and the colors that we show for Pakistan anywhere we live. So we start this program with the Pak name of Allah Ta'ala and with the dua, and for that I would like to invite very famous and popular Maulana Sahib Maulana Sahib.
A'udhu billahi minash shaytanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Subhanallahi amma yushrikun. آمنت بالله صدق الله ومولانا العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك لمن الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلهي بحق بني فاطمة كبر قول إيما كل خاتمة या इलाह आलमीन जो कलाम पाक पढ़ा है इसका सवाब प्यारे नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के सदका से अपनी बारगाह में कबूल। इतने हजरात भी शहीद हुए, फौत हुए पाकिस्तान की मोहब्बत में, अल्लाह सब की रूहों को इसका सवाब पहुंचा दे। अल्लाह उनकी कब्रों को मुनव्वर फरमा, उनके दर्जात को बुलंद फरमा, उनको जन्नतुल फिरदौस में आला साला मकाम अता फरमा। या अल्लाह पाकिस्तान की हिफाजत फरमा, या अल्लाह पाकिस्तान की हिफाजत फरमा, या अल्लाह दिन दुगनी रात चौगनी तरक्की अता फरमा। या अल्लाह पाकिस्तान के आज़ादी के मुबारक मौका पर हम तेरे सामने हाथ उठाकर इल्तिजा करते हैं। या अल्लाह हमारे पाकिस्तान को अंदरूनी बैरूनी साजिश से महफूज फरमा। पाकिस्तान और इंडिया के मामलात को बेहतर से बेहतर, बेहतर से बेहतर, बेहतर से बेहतर बना। आपस में मोहब्बत की तौफीक अता फरमा। या अल्लाह यहाँ जितने लोग भी खड़े हैं सबका आना अल्लाह कबूल फरमा। या अल्लाह एक दूसरे की मोहब्बत लेकर आए हैं। मैं खुसूसी तौर पर PCCA के लिए दुआ गो हूँ कि अल्लाह इस जमात को दिन दुगनी रात चौगनी तरक्की अता फरमा।
पाकिस्तान जो कि इस्लामी जमहूरिया पाकिस्तान है और इस्लाम के नाम पे ये एक मुल्क, एक सरजमीन जो कि मार्ज वजूद में आई आज से 67 साल पहले, उसी के अल्लाह ताला के बाबर के नाम से जनाब मौलाना नुमानी साहब ने हमें बरकत बख्शी है कि उन्होंने कुरान मजीद की कुछ आयत हमारे लिए नजराना किया। थैंक यू। आज के इस छोटे से प्रोग्राम में इसके बाद एक छोटी सी नात होगी। नाते रसूल मकबूल के बाद कौमी तराना बजाया जाएगा। उसके लिए उसके बाद इंशाअल्लाह एक दो छोटी आप लोगों की कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट लोगों की बातें सुनेंगे और आप लोग सब लोगों के ख्यालात सुनेंगे। अब मैं दावत दूंगा जनाब सालिस घुमन साहब को। कोई
सैयदे आलम मकाम क्या कहना, तुम्हारा सैयद
मकाम क्या कहना, खुदा भी भेजे दुरूदो सलाम क्या कहना, तेरे इशारे से सूरज गुरूब हो न सका, आका तेरे इशारे से सूरज गुरूब हो न सका, फलक पे शक हुआ माहे तमाम क्या कहना, फलक पे शक हुआ माहे तमाम क्या कहना.
Much for the beautiful voice, Janab Salis Gulman sir. Thank you very much. For a quick sweet speech, I would like to invite our Honorable Consul General Janab Shida Alam Sahab. So please, a few kind words, please.
Members of the PCCA, Senator, elected MLAs, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu Alaikum, and a very happy Eid Mubarak and a very happy Independence Day. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for the celebrations that really started from me, that continuing today and probably till next week for the Independence as well as Eid celebrations. And thank you for participating so enthusiastically and so committedly in all these functions. Thank you very much. Pakistan is in a very exciting period of its history. We have a recently elected government. There was a smooth transition of power, and the people of Pakistan expect and deserve much more from this government. And I just want to convey to you that the government is all serious in tackling all our difficult issues with sincerity and with strength and with commitment. And I think this time around the whole population and the whole consensus of the population is with them. So I'm looking forward to some very exciting times ahead and for long-term peace and prosperity of Pakistan. Our expatriate community is a source of tremendous strength for Pakistan. Your continued involvement in issues that are important to Pakistan is something that has really sustained Pakistan for a long time now. My request is that we need, what I've been telling everybody is that every Pakistani community member is that your success is Pakistan's success. So I wish you all to be successful here in Canada, in the Canadian society, well-integrated community, and that itself will translate into Pakistan's success. Thank you very much.
पाकिस्तान जब बना था तो उसकी बुनियादी जो थी वो ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मद रसूलुल्लाह की
जी बिल्कुल सही
और उसी कलमे की बरकत से हमें पाकिस्तान मिला, जिसमें हम आज फख्र कर रहे हैं। और आज इसका तजदीद का दिन है, तो हमें फिर वही कलमा जो है ना वो पढ़ना चाहिए। पाकिस्तान का मतलब क्या? ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।
That's the spirit, and I think all of our elders who have seen that partition, who have experienced all those days in 1947, before or even after, they all appreciate obviously a lot more than us, and that's an example for us to appreciate the freedom of country, freedom of many things that we PCCA president. I also want to renounce what Mr. Alam just said. I was very proud to see, despite of the conditions of Pakistan, despite of the terrorism and all those huge alerts, more than 55% of the people that came out to vote. And that shows the resilience of that nation. That's tremendous, that's huge. And continuing with the path of democracy, I think that was huge, and I think they're on the right path. They're on the peaceful path, and I think somehow we get that label off of the Pakistanis as well, of that terrorism that that's just a stigma that's on it. Just for the knowledge of all of us, I was listening to the Gallup survey. So Gallup survey was done on the base of the world. They were just looking at the Muslims and in context with the terrorism. And it's a Gallup survey, not my survey. And they showed that 94% of the Muslims do not associate with that, cannot even imagine or think about that. And even those 6% that are left in that. So all of those, they're involved into that, they're not among us. And anybody or anything that's into destroying authority, they cannot be among Muslims, because Muslims are for peace. And this country was made for the name of the Islam, that means a peaceful country. So may Allah, that country lives forever. So I would like to introduce and would like to invite the PCCA President, Janab David Raisa, to please extend your questions.
Thank you, Tosif. Tosif is our media director as well, and I appreciate his services to PCCA. Thank you, Tosif. Our distinguished guests, we have a lot of our important community members, as well as our Senator Mubina Jaffer, Dr. Gulzar Chima, Sue Hamill, and we have a lot more dignitaries among them. We have Scott, and we also experience, I think we have Pakistan-Canada Association's Senior Vice President, Saif Banusab. He's here too. I would like to thank you. I congratulate all Pakistanis around the world, the 66th Independence Day of Pakistan. Pakistan has certainly seen some tough times over the years, but the nation has been standing tall and united despite these challenges. I would like to congratulate Pakistanis for continuing the path of democracy during the recent elections. Locally, Pakistani Canadians are continuously increasing in numbers, and they are proudly participating in the success of Canada while simultaneously taking active interest in Pakistan's progress. Pakistan is our identity, wherever we reside, and we are proud of the fact that we are Pakistani Canadians. On this occasion, I would also like to congratulate our Indian community, our friends living in Canada, for the Indian Independence Day on August 15th. I also hope and pray that there is a peace, prosperity in the world, especially in the region of Pakistan and India. Long live Pakistan, long live Canada. Thank you very much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This evening I have to tell you that my leader was invited to come here, and he asked me, Mr. Trudeau asked me to represent him, and I can tell you that I feel quite emotional, because as a young child I very much remember the founding of Pakistan, and to show you'll age me, but my spiritual leader, the grandfather of the present Aga Khan, Sultan Ahmad Shah, was very much involved in the founding of Pakistan. And for those of you who saw the exhibition recently, you saw that the President Aga Khan's father was the ambassador from Pakistan to the UN. So, as an Ismaili community member, as a Muslim woman, as the first Muslim senator in the Senate of Canada, I have to tell you that I feel very proud today when my leader asked me to come here to present his message. And after I present his message, I will want to share with you a few thoughts. Celebration of the 66th anniversary of Pakistan's independence. Today's celebrations will showcase various Pakistani displays and activities for people to enjoy. Such festivities work to connect the Pakistani Canadian community with all Canadians through the promotion and display of various cultural exhibitions presented by some very passionate, accomplished and artistic individuals. I and the Liberal Party of Canada believe that this country is great not in spite of its diversity, but because of it. And these celebrations further enrich society by introducing people to Pakistani culture and traditions. Moreover, as we move forward and strengthen our vision for Canada, it is essential to have events such as Pakistan's Independence Day, events which allow all Canadians to connect with their roots and to share their history. Please accept my warmest welcome, and I hope you all enjoy today's celebrations. Sincerely, Justin Trudeau.
There was recently a contract between Canada and Pakistan about the energy, so light is coming, inshallah. I would also like to recognize the presence of Ms. Manny Diol Fallon from Conservative. Friend Bruce Ralston is also here. Thank you very much for coming out. And I've been reminded about the message from Surrey Mayor Diana Watts for the congratulations on the Independence Day of Pakistan. So thank you very much to Diana and her team. Now I would like to invite our elder, Dr. Gulzad Masab, to place the say a few words.
Thank you, Tasib and Naveed and members of the Pakistani Muslim community. My journey is very different than most of you know. My journey started with my great-grandfather and my grandfather. Our journey never actually stopped. It started from Sialkot and then we went to Gurdaspur. And from Gurdaspur it came to Canada. To Winnipeg, to my journey came to Surrey. And on my journey I met with many Pakistani community members, and Mubina was one of them. But a very special person I met was Chima when I came to Surrey. So my journey started to connect with many more from Sialkot, from Gujranwala, from Lahore and everyone else. And I knew that deep down in my heart that something major is happening all across the world. But this community, the Pakistani Muslim community, which was very small at that time, they were fragmented, they were not talking to many others, and we started to talk. I started dialogue with them. And many would criticize me that why I am promoting another community and not being involved with the one section of the community. I know from the history, I know from my genetic makeup, how it is important to bring everyone together. And I was always proud of the Pakistani Muslim community. I'm very proud of them today. And the work this community has done during a very difficult time for the last 5 years in this province with the PCCA and many others, I think we should give them a round of applause. This is a great thing. So if somebody tells you, any poll will give you an idea that this community is good or that community is bad, I don't buy it. I think we are good people and good human beings will do all these good things. So we should work together for this country back home, both India and Pakistan. We should make sure that we connect. If 12,000 kilometers can give us a feeling which is very positive, why it should not happen at the border? I ask that question to myself every day. I have read every possible book on partition ever written by anyone. And I still think that we can move forward. We need to bury the past, learn from the past experience, and move on and love and respect, and also build on the strength we have so that children can enjoy it. They don't have to worry that you are from this community, you are from that community. And I just want to say that you are always good to me, and I'm grateful that I get to work with you, with the community, and I look forward to working with you for a long, long time to come. Thank you so much, and happy Pakistan.
Thank you very much, Doctor. And just wanted to make a point that, when we're inviting people, there's no specific order, so, and, it's just my little knowledge, that's how we're getting everybody up there. So, very quickly, I would like to, probably, how about if I have Bruce Ralston and Suhamal together here? How's that? Since you guys are standing together.
Well, we usually do this.
Please come in.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be here and thank the host and hostess for such a wonderful venue for us to celebrate this event in. As I've said many, many times, and I said earlier today, we all come from somewhere. And every one of us has a story about how we got here. And I have my story. It is a little bit back in my family's history. But we came from Ireland on ship. My great-great-great-grandfather died on board ship. He was buried at sea. He arrived here in another time and in another land in many ways. But we've come from somewhere and we've chosen this place. But we never, never forget our roots, because the roots are what make us strong. And therefore your reference and your homage to Pakistan is very, very important for the community and for our country, all of us to remain strong. And I was particularly touched by Senator Jaffer's words. I mean, the trials and the stories that make up this country and make up other countries where people have traveled through many difficulties is amazing, and we have to support that effort. So the other thing I'd like to say on a bit lighter note is that 55% beats our last BC election, beats it flat. That's something to take home, and that'll only grow as people become more and more secure about voting, and to have passed the first government from one government to another and pass that hurdle of making those democratic decisions and living by them is absolutely fabulous. So I salute Pakistan, 67? But into your 67th year, so congratulations and welcome.
Thanks very much, President Barack, Consul General, and other distinguished political colleagues and distinguished guests. I feel a little bit intimidated by the array of speakers that have spoken already and are going to speak, so it feels a bit like a political speech contest, or a general election in some respects. But I do want to say that I really appreciate the contact that I have had with Canadians of Pakistan origin, and I think certainly very powerful in the community, a growing presence, and direct contributors to Canadian democracy. But on this day we celebrate the independence of Pakistan, and I think perhaps in our sphere here, and certainly mainstream media, Pakistan is perhaps a little underappreciated. And that is regrettable. It's a great nation with a huge potential. Certainly the opportunities for trade and with Canada are, again, I think a little underappreciated, and Consul General Allam and I are perhaps going to discuss that in the near future. So we have a lot to share in an economic sense, but I think just in terms of what Canadians of Pakistan origin bring to Canada, it's an independence of spirit It's a willingness to get things done, it's a willingness to pitch in, and a willingness to participate. And I have no doubt about that, and based on the contacts and the friendships that I've made over the years. People really want to join in. They want to join in, they want to contribute, they have, and they will continue to do. So on this occasion, when we celebrate the independence of Pakistan, I really want to offer that appreciation. So, Pakistan Zindabad.
There are two ever-winning Bruce and Sue. Now I would like to invite Mr. Scott Hamilton, please, and say a few converse.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll start by suggesting I could have stood up here with Sue and Bruce. We're here to support the same things, and ultimately, I think we have many of the same goals in mind. Sometimes we have different ways of going about achieving them, but when we come together in a group like this, there's a lot of unity, and that's something I want to speak to very briefly. I know you've been standing for a long time, but it's an incredible occasion that we come together to celebrate on your behalf. But to echo the words of the Senator, the home you left behind, many of you left behind, is still rife with challenges and difficulties. And it's important to remember that coming together like this and maintaining this sort of unity is going to help move together forward as a community and to support all the efforts that are taking place back in your homeland. Me as a proud Canadian, I'm very, very proud to have you as a community. Our nation is stronger. The fabric of our nation is woven tighter because of your efforts. Going forward, I'm also the diversity in your culture is only helps to enrich our community. And most of all, I am very happy to have you as my neighbors. So, having said that, being newly elected MLA in Delta North, my door is always open. Any problems, any concerns, any issues I can help you with going forward, I'm certainly here for your benefit and for the benefit of your community. So once again, thank you very much for inviting me. Have a great anniversary. Enjoy your time. And once again, have a great time.
I'm listening to all your speeches and they're just absolutely wonderful. I can tell you that I come from a slightly younger generation where when I was being raised, I really didn't know the difference between a Punjabi, a Hindu, a Muslim. My mother, luckily, raised us to treat everybody the same. So what I see, when I hear you, I hear the history. When I see the children, I see the future. Because if I was raised that way, I know our children will be raised that way. So that's what we have to look forward to. Congratulations.
Before Mo Edward comes out for your mustache, I have one beautiful personality with a big mustache, Mr. Tariq Yani, if you can come out wherever you are, the Big Business Association president. There we go.
Thank you very much, especially for PCCA, for having us here tonight on this wonderful occasion of our Independence Day. I would say I've heard lots of speeches, and every word what I've said here was great, and especially Mubina's words. Really, we have to think about it. We have to think about our country every day at least once. That what we can do better about our country. Thank you very much once again. I'm happy to be myself.
Without Shasta, so please.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Well, it's a surprise for you to ask me. I usually like to pace all across the floor if I have to have a pep talk. But I guess it's a privilege, it's an honor to be among the community. A phenomenal day. Just to give you a background 101. Born in Pakistan, gave my service to that country after having to have shared the same private school as our Consul General. Served the army. Took an oath of honor to defend that nation. And as before my 21st birthday, decided to land back in Vancouver. Extremely proud of our community. I wish motto that was delivered to us on our independence: unity, faith, and discipline. My wish and a desire is for our community, if anything we can do, we can try and follow that motto that was important to us at the time of the independence. I thank you all, and I thank you, the Raj family, for hosting us, and also the host who has opened his door for me. Thank you very much. And assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Dinner is getting ready, so we're getting very close to that. And before that, we'll have a quick, very quick poem, very sweet poem by Sayyid Ali Niazi. Ali Rizali, sorry. Ali Rizali.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I'd like to welcome all the dignitaries that are here, from senators and MLAs, MPAs, and I'd like to congratulate our community, Pakistani community, on the Independence Day, and also the Indian community on their Independence Day. I had a very long speech, but I realized here that everybody's चले जो यार तो दामन पे कितने हाथ बढ़े दायर हुस्न की बेसब्र ख्वाबगाहों से पुकारती रही बाहें बदन बुलाते रहे बहुत अजीज थी लेकिन रुखे सहर की लगन बहुत करीब था हसीना ने नूर का दामन सुबुक सुबुक थी तमन्ना दबी दबी थी थकन सुना है हो भी चुका है फिराक ज़ुल्मत व नूर सुना है हो भी चुका है मिसाल मंजिल गाम बदल चुका है बहुत अहले दर्द का दस्तूर निशात वस्ल हलाल अज़ाब हिज्र हराम.
Thank you very much all for your hard work, and they've been doing day and night. I would like to ask Mr. Iftikhar Guman. He's our public relations director, and he's gonna say thank you to everyone.
قوت इश्तिहाद पस्त को बाला करते दहारों में इसमें मोहम्मद से उजाला करते अस्सलाम वालेकुम ख़वातीन और हज़रात हम PCCA के बोर्ड के बिहाफ पे मैं आप सबका बहुत मशकूर हूँ कि बहुत मुख्तसर छोटे से लोगों पे आप लोग यहाँ पर तशरीफ़ लेके आए आपकी तशरीफ़ का बहुत शुक्रिया और मैं जनाब साकिब सईद साहब को वेलकम करता हूँ प्रोग्राम में स्पेशल आने के लिए जितने भी यहाँ पे डॉक्टर गुलाब चीमा साहब हैं शमीम साहब हैं एक एक नाम लूँगा तो थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा मैं इसलिए सबको अपने दिल के साथ मैं साहब को मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ और इस खुशी के मुबारक आज हमें यौम-ए-आज़ादी बहुत मुबारक हो लेकिन रिसेंटली हमारे लीला साहब कम्युनिटी के बहुत ही प्रोमिनेंट लीडर मेंबर हैं और हमारे भाई साहब पनू साहब दोनों की वालदा का इंतकाल हुआ है हम उनके लिए दुआ को हैं खुदा उनको उनकी आखिरत की मंजिल आसान अपनी रहमत को जगह अता फरमाए और हम सबको आप सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you. I would like to ask Sadia Samuel, who's our female lead, the coordinator of female directors, so she can just say a few words.
Thank you so much. I think I'm happy being here. My phone. But thank you so much for attending this event, all of you. I really appreciate that. आप सबको यौम-ए-आज़ादी बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो और छोटा सा पैगाम कि खुदा करे कि मेरी अर्ज़ पाक पर उतरे वो फसले गुल जिसे अंदेशा है ज़बान हो. बहुत बहुत आपका शुक्रिया. और मैं ये भी कहना चाहती हूँ कि हम मल्टीकल्चरलिज्म को बहुत इनकरेज करते हैं, बहुत हौसला अफजाई करते हैं और कनाडा जो है इट इज़ एक्चुअली लाइक अ beautiful blanket of different beautiful patches. It's not a melting pot of cultures. मुझे लगता है कि it's our privilege कि हम यहाँ पे रहते हुए अपनी identity को maintain कर सकते हैं और बड़ी खूबसूरती से अपनी cultures को celebrate कर सकते हैं and yet we can blend together as a beautiful society together. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you everybody. We have the chairs here, but I would like to recognize Bilal Chima. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, you're staring at me. That's not good. And and our very close friend and the community's big volunteer, Vakar John, he's here too, and Shamima Kursaba, the very, very, very great personality for the community. Thank you so much for being here. Every one of them here in this room is the community leader. They are all our leaders. They're very distinguished guests. That's why they're here to represent their family members and their other community members. That's why we chose them to be here. Some of them, they send apologies, but we were very thankful that they all are here and they're enjoying the Independence Day of Pakistan.
Not like this. We got lots of cameras, all right. So why you just please come over. So सारे इतने पीछे आओ ना उधर मारो सारे आ जाओ ना सारे नजर आओ
करने के लिए आप थोड़ा पीछे हो
सर मैं बिल्कुल मैं लेडीज कैन यू कम यार 2-3 ग्रुप से खिंचवाओ ना तस्वीरें यार 2-3 रेडी 1 2 3 पाकिस्तान that's right okay now अब मुझे लगा मेरा भी किया okay just one more that's it चलो फोटो फिर wow wonderful
कोई को था तो कटी जाओ जी
ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿੰਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਣਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਬਤਾ ਦੇ
यार जी होना फनकार बरादरी की बारी
आ जाओ
एक दो साढ़े सीनियर
साकिब साहब तनवीर किथे
यस सब सीनियर मोहसिन लुक अप
अच्छा रील खत्म हो
इधर देखिए
मोहसिन okay can you start doing this like me coming Thank you so very much, Camila. I really appreciate it. Your presence here made a lot of difference. Thank you so much. It was a small gathering, but we do big gatherings. You're with Mobina, right? That's right. Sir, cake ले लो अपना please. Cake. आप ही दो sir. साकिब साहब. And then I will get those cards. साकिब साहब. Naveed.